I went on Google and typed in common Clover support questions. I'm going to read them out to you and try my best to answer them here on a video recording. So first, I want to make sure you guys know that we are not Clover. We are an app developer for the Clover. So we make online ordering, we do kiosk, we do rewards programs. So making sure you know that. So if you have issues, just contact Clover and they can assist you further. But perhaps these common questions that I read out to you, you may be able to get a quick answer and do it yourself. If you can't do it yourself, reach out to your sales agent and they can assist you. Let's go ahead and start with number one. My screen is frozen and I need to reset the device. If your screen gets frozen and you can't press any buttons and you can't do anything, then you may have to unplug it, wait a few seconds, plug it back in. But if you're able to toggle some switches here, you can reboot the Clover device by swiping down on the top right, press reboot, and that will reboot your Clover device. And if you can't get it to work, and if it comes back on as frozen on your next reboot, contact Clover or contact your sales agent. Again, I'm just trying to give you advice here. We are not Clover, just to make sure you know that. Question number two. Clover Flex, this happens sometimes. Clover Flex gets frozen and they can't figure out what to do with it, how to get out of the frozen state. Sometimes it's stuck in processing mode, sometimes it won't turn on. So if a Clover Flex does happen to do that, try the following. It may work, it may not work. Hold the power button for about 60 seconds. Some websites say to hold it for 35, 40 seconds, but try holding it for 60 seconds, okay? And that may help you get out of the frozen state or in the frozen like processing mode, or it can't turn on. But the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure it has full charge. So charge it first. If that doesn't work, just hold on the power for about 60 seconds. And if that doesn't work either and it's still stuck in the screen, go to your laptop, log in, go to account and setup, I believe it's called, and go to devices and do first, before you do this, contact Clover or ask your sales agent. But if you tried everything else and you want to do something yourself, you can do a factory reset. So be careful with that, because when you do a factory reset, you have to do a lot of things all over again. So make sure that's a last resort. But factory reset, you can do it from your laptop. Make sure you choose the right device too. You don't want to have a Clover Station, a Clover Mini, a Clover Flex, and your Clover Station is working perfectly fine, and then you're doing a factory reset on your Clover Station because you chose the wrong device. So make sure you do it correctly. If not, call your sales agent and let them know what the problem you're having is, and they can assist you further. All right, paper rolls. Another common thing that happens is people put the paper rolls the wrong way, and they think that Clover has run out of ink. The Clover printer does not have ink in it. The paper has ink built into it. So just all you do is flip it around and your printer should print again. If it still doesn't work, contact your sales agent and they can help you with that. But the most common is that people put the paper rolls the wrong way. So just make sure you got that taken care of. The other thing is with the Clover Mini, how do you turn it on once you turn it off? So the power button for the Mini is very, very difficult to find because you can't really see it. It's located way down here, right? So you have to find that. It's down here somewhere. It's actually right there, see it? Okay, so if you have trouble trying to turn on your Mini and you can't find the power button, it's way down here. So that's a troubleshooting for the Mini, okay? So just make sure you look down there very closely, okay? It's way in the bottom. Maybe you have a different Mini, it may not be here, it may be somewhere else. So that I can't really answer for you, because you may have an older generation, you may be watching this video in 5 years from now, and you may be referring to this because now they have a different device. So again, call your sales agent or call Clover if you can't find the power button on your Mini, okay? So as of right now, the Mini Generation 3, the power button's here, but who knows, it could change in the next model. All right, next question. Let's take a look at the next question. My kitchen printer is not connected. Okay, the kitchen printer has to be connected to Wi-Fi. It requires an Ethernet connection. Ethernet is the cable connection to make it become active on the network. If your Ethernet connection is not connected properly, or if the wire is messed up, it will not detect it. So how do you get it to get detected? Try a different Ethernet cable. If that doesn't work, you can try to find out if your Ethernet cable that's connected to your router is working. Your router is probably not working, so you may want to check your router Or let's suppose your kitchen printer is way in the back and there's no Ethernet cable to it, right? So how do you solve that? Well, there's something you can get from Amazon or online. It's called the router extender, they call it, and it has an Ethernet port on the bottom. Try searching for one with good reviews, and you can use that as a extender for your kitchen printer. So that way you can plug it to it without using the Ethernet cable, because it'll connect to the wireless extender. One I saw on the internet is called TP-Link, TP-LINK. Try that. If not, just search for Ethernet extender on the internet, or Google it, and you'll find some options there. All right, the next one, I need to modify an item. This should not be too difficult, but if you don't know how to modify an item, I'll show you how to do it. Just go to Inventory app. It's very easy. Inventory, find the item, and then just change it. You can modify the price, you can modify the name, you can modify which category it belongs to. You can do a lot of things, but again, you have to go to the Inventory app to do that. You can do it from the Clover device, or you can do it from your laptop. It's up to you. All right, next question. How do I use modifiers? Yep, that's a very common question. Modifiers is like this. Say I'm selling a sandwich, and the sandwich has the different bread type, has the different options in the middle. So modifier group is the bread type. Modifiers is like sourdough, wheat, white. Those are modifiers. So modifier group identifies the modifiers. So the first one you may want to do is sandwich, and then you say modifier group, bread type, and then you put the different modifiers, and then you can say sauce, right? And the next one, which is the modifier group, and you can name all the sauces. So how do you do that? Again, you go to the Inventory app, and then you have to do it. Remember, the first time you do it, you may get a little confused, but just try it. And if you need help, call your sales agent or call Clover. They can assist you. But my recommendation is to learn it yourself, because you'll save you a lot of calls back and forth, because once you figure it out, it becomes easier for you as a merchant, because you can always do it yourself. It only takes you a few seconds rather than being on hold for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and then having to identify yourself as a business owner and pressing all these buttons. Just learn it. It doesn't take too long. If you're still stuck, watch some videos on YouTube on how to add your Clover inventory. All right, next question. How do I add a new employee? So adding a new employee is very simple. There's an app called Employees here. Click on it, press add new, put their code, put their email, put their name, whatever options you want, and the new employee is added. Again, it's called Employees app. You can find it on your Clover dashboard. Okay, everybody has that app. All you do is find it. It's right here online. Okay, that's how you add a new employee. All right, how do I set the tax rates? Tax rates is very easy. You go to setup, right here, setup, and then you go to account, you go to the very bottom, taxes and fees. Remember, by the time you're watching this video, these options may change. So you may watch my video now and then make a comment saying, oh, I don't see the taxes here, where to go? That's because you're probably watching this video later on, and Clover may have put in a different location. But as of right now, it's under setup and it's called taxes, and you can change your taxes there, okay? Next question, my internet is down, I need to run sales in offline mode. So that one, I'm not gonna answer that question because that's very complicated, because if your net goes down, you can still run sales and Clover will do its best to take it offline. But you know, the thing with that is that if a card is declined and you have no internet, Clover will still attempt to take it, but those declined orders may not be accepted later on in case that does happen. So I don't want to comment on that one because that one is something you have to talk to your sales agent about, but I would always recommend having a backup solution. What's a backup solution? Your mobile hotspot. You can do that if you have a good a phone company and they have good connection. You can use your mobile hotspot while your internet is down to take cards. But if your internet is down on your phone and on your router and everywhere else, the whole town is out, then your last resort is to take offline payments. But be very careful because you may get a declined card, and that card later on when the internet comes back up, it tries to process it and make it declined. So just be cautious. If you see a customer during internet is down and they're spending at your business $700 and your normal ticket is $40, be cautious about taking those big transactions. You know, again, that one I would recommend you talk to your sales agent about, because I'm just giving you my feedback. I don't want you to think that you know, that I'm okaying offline transactions, but just be cautious. That's all I'm saying. Next question. Actually, that's it. There's no other questions. So that's the top questions I saw on Google about Clover POS support questions. Again, we are not Clover. We are an app developer for Clover. Once you have your Clover and you're ready to go and you understood how it works, then reach out to us. We can help you with your online ordering. We can help you with your loyalty program. We can help you with your branded app. We can help you with your kiosk. In other words, we can help you use your Clover as a kiosk. So give us a call if you have questions, or if you want to learn more about what we have to offer you. And we also offer social media marketing for your restaurant to help you grow your brand and post on your behalf on your Facebook, Instagram, and social media. So give us a call if you have questions. That's it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this about Clover and technology. Thank you.